Hey guys, Psychic Pictures here, and welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed. In the last episode, we arrived here in Lavender Town and got through Rock Tunnel. This time, we'll be exploring Lavender Town. Actually, now that I think about it, we're not going to be exploring that much of Lavender Town in this episode, because we can't really do everything that we need to here. So, we're just going to go to the Pokemon Tower for a sec. The cemetery for dead Pokemon. And behold. Hi. Hey, Richard, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. Great. Blue wants to battle. Sends out Pidgeotto. Alright. Where are my notes for this? Here we go. Pidgeotto, level 25. Gust, Quick Attack, Sand Attack, and Whirlwind. Keen Eye for the ability, normal flying type. So he's probably going to use Sand Attack on me. Yep. I was like, he didn't use Quick Attack, he's using Sand Attack. Please confuse it. Thank you. Heard it yourself? Oh, dang it. Gust. That actually didn't do as much as I thought. Please hurt yourself. And knock yourself out. Yay! Hurt itself, but it didn't knock itself out. Tackle! Yay! Alright, level 26. Nice. Now these next few Pokemon that he's gonna send out depend on what game you're actually... what starter you chose. So he's gonna send out Ivysaur. That's too risky. So, Ivysaur, level 25, Growl, Vine Whip, Poison Powder, and Leech Seed. Overgrow for the ability, Grass Poison type. So, if you started with Ivysaur, you can also have Wartortle, level 25, Tail Whip, Bite, Bubble, and Butt. What? Why do I have Bite on there twice? Oh well. Tail Whip, Bite, Bubble, and something else. I can't remember. Torrent for the ability, Water type. I think my best bet's to stay with Robin. He could also have Charmeleon. Oh, there we go. Charmeleon, level 25. Blaze for the ability, Fire type, Smokescreen, Ember, Rage, and Leer. And here we have Gyarados. He will not have this if he has Squirtle. Level 23 or 22. Thrash, Tackle, and Bite. And good thing I put up a... Whoa! Reflect. Because that Thrash is a physical attack. Glare at you. So that you get paralyzed. So you can't... If he does manage to get Thrash completely out, or not, he would have Parafusion on him. Flinch. Alright. Poison Sting. What's that do? Not as much. I actually kind of want him to get Thrash out completely so he gets Parafusion on him. So he only moves 25% of the time. Alright. Whoa! Yes! He's got Parafusion on him. Sweet. Flinched. And is wrapped. Wrap helps a bit. Confused. How did it use Bite? How? Whatever. Let's get Digby out here to get the experience. Aerial Ice that fool. That didn't... Okay. Why does he keep using Thrash when he's paralyzed? Wow, I'm sucking. He's still got 2 Pokemon on. Actually... 2, 3... Yeah, he's still got 2 Pokemon on it. Never mind. Oh, and I didn't think to use Scratch. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about the cut there, but my computer said that it dropped 27 frames, which is not good, and that would have got the audio and video off. Ringtail gained 1,000. Nice. Kadabra. Level 20. Synchronized for the ability. Psychic type. Teleport. Confusion. Disable and Kinesis. Yeah. Shell Shocker. I would have sent out Digby, but... yeah. Water Pulse it. Accuracy fell. Actually, how much does... okay. How much does Bite compare to? I didn't mean withdraw! Hurt yourself. Dang it. I didn't mean to use withdraw. Meant to bite. Yeah, it hurt itself. So Bite's definitely gonna take it out. Yay! Alright, about to send out Growlithe, level 23 or 22. Intimidate for the ability, Fire type. Bite, Roar, Ember, and Leer. We've never seen Growlithe before. So, Growlithe. It's a Fire type that I actually really like. You can catch it in the other area, in the next area, I believe only in Leaf Green. If I remember correctly. No, it's only in FireRed. But, it's actually a pretty good Pokemon. I do like Growlithe a lot. It evolves with a Firestone into Arcanine. Arcanine is by far one of the best Pokemon that one of the best fire types I've seen. And lots of Pokemon fans love Arcanine and wanted it to get powerful in the other generations. But it never did. What, you stinker? I took it easy on you too. Alright, how's your Pokedex coming? I just caught a Cubone. I couldn't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish. Unlike you. Smell you later. You jerk face. But that's all I wanted to do in Lavender Town. But also, something I forgot to mention. He could also potentially... where is it? He can also potentially have an Execute. Level 23 or 22 with the moves Barrage, Hypnosis, and Leech Seed. Chlorophyll for the ability, Grass Psychic type. I need to heal. Now, I don't know how long we've been going on for. I think the last portion of this recording was like 5-6 minutes. So we're at about 9 minutes. I'll just say 5 minutes. 6, 8. So we're at 8 minutes so far. I think we can go into the next area, which is to the left. You saw me from that far away, jeez. Okay. What's cute, round, and fluffy? Jigglypuff? Clefairy! Nope. That's not cute and round. Alright, why is Shell Shocker in the front, actually? He should be in the back. Sing! Well, I guess I can go over the new Pokemon on this route, because apparently I'm asleep. You can catch FireRed and Growlithe. You can catch Growlithe and FireRed here. You can also catch Vulpix. And we actually haven't gone over Cubone, but Execute, I mean. But I'll go over that right now. After I go over Vulpix. So, Vulpix. Vulpix is a pretty good Pokemon, but it got nerfed when going over to Generation 2. Because it had a high special stat, and then it got split into the special attack and special defense, and it got special defense instead of special attack. So, it kind of got neutered in that department, but Vulpix evolves with a Firestone into Ninetales. Ninetales, I think, is a very good Pokemon. I like this thing a lot, and it's getting a new form in... Well, it got a new form by the time this video goes up. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it is an Ice Fairy type in that game. But overall, I think that Ninetales is a good Pokemon. Don't be so mean to my Clefairy. I think Ninetales is a good Pokemon, and I think that people should pretty much just use them more. I can't use that here. I didn't want to use Dig anyway. I wanted Digby to go in front. But yeah, you have to use Cut in order to get to the grass here, which doesn't make sense, but okay. Oh! A double battle here. Let's actually go and show this off. I wasn't going to show any of the other gym trainers on here. I was just going to do that off screen. We'll shock you with our twin power. I was going to do this off all the training here off screen, but this is our first double battle, which there's not that many double battles in the game. Eli, Ellie, and Anne. Twins Ellie and Anne sent out Clefairy and Jigglypuff. Nice. Digby and Ringtail. So I can't really use my Magnitude. That would go and affect Ringtail. So I'll just do Aerial Ace on Jigglypuff and Brick Break on... No, not on Digby. Clefairy. Sweet. Nicely done, nicely done. Defense Curl on Jigglypuff. Alright, there we go. This should deal with it. Oh, it dropped frames again. Hooray for dropping frames. Our twin power. So, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry again about the cut, but as you guys heard, I dropped frames again. Yay! Alright, so I avoided all the trainers here. I'm not gonna go... I didn't see that guy. I'm gonna go to Celedon City, get something, and then end it off. Oh! Digby's in front. Nice, that's perfect. Magnitude! Magnitude 7. Nice, that should be enough to kill it. Yeah, critical hit. Super effective. Sweet. Coughing! That's got the Levitate ability, so my ground type moves won't do a thing, and it's got physical defense. So... use my special tank. Well, special get rid of her. Get rid of him with Psybeam. Excuse me. Alright, Voltorb again. Back to Digby. Oh! I completely forgot to go over Execute. So, Execute. It's a I want to say it's a pretty good Pokemon because I really like Execute because I like all Psychic types. But out of everything in the game, it's got the most weaknesses. It's got 7. So, honestly, I would not recommend Execute for anyone. If you want a Grass type, get a different Grass type. If you want a Psychic type, get a different Psychic type. Because you do not want 7 weaknesses. That's 7 out of the 16 types, I think, at this point. It evolves with a Leaf Stone into Exeggutor. Exeggutor, yet again, I don't recommend because of how many weaknesses it has. So, I don't think that it's worth getting. I do like the Pokemon. It is pretty powerful, but it's just... I don't know. I can't recommend this thing because of how many weaknesses it has. Alright, and with that out of the way... With that out of the way, we have arrived in Celedon City. No, I don't want to listen to your story again. Alright, and there's this Rocket Grunt out of here. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. Okay. But what I want to do is back here. Actually, let me check something really quick. There has to be something back here. They wouldn't put an area like this unless there's something back here. Or not. Oh well. But I think if you go further over here, there's something. Yep. Found an Ether. Ether. I think that goes and raises the... raises the moves. Yeah. Raises the PP of one move. And it, no! It doesn't raise the PP. If you don't... Let me start again. Okay, Ether. How that works is if you have a Pokemon with low PP for a move, then you can use an Ether on it to regain PP that you've lost. There we go. Now, this is what I wanted to get. Obtained an Eevee. Would I like to give a nickname to it? Yes. Now, this is going to be revealing which Pokemon I will be using. Voltron. Now, I named it Voltron just because it sounds like an electric type name. And guess who I'm going to get with Eevee? Hooray! Like you guys couldn't guess that name because of the nickname. Yay! But I'm not going to go over Eevee in this episode. Actually, never mind. Because this episode is not finished yet. Actually... Move you. Who's gonna be the least useful in the next fight? Honestly, I think it's War Turtle. I think it's Shell Shocker that isn't going to be that much use in the next fight. So, sorry buddy, I'm placing you in the deck, in the PC. Because the next gym leader goes and uses grass types. We're not going to be going and poking it with a stick in this episode, but it's there if you want it. Now, actually, let's go and look at Eevee. I mean, Voltron. Oh, it's already level 25. Voltron. It's a normal type, but I'm not going to go and say what the... I'm not going to do the profile at this point until we get a specific item, which is in here. The Celedon City Department Store. Second, Trainer's Market, Game Game Shop, Wise Man Gifts, Drugstore, Rooftop Vending Machine. That doesn't tell me crud. So let's go one floor at a time. May I help you? Ooh! This is where you can buy really good TMs. TM05 Roar, TM15 Hyper Beam, which is one of the most powerful attacks in the game, but you have to rest for a turn. Dig, of course. Brick Break, of course, we've seen that. Secret Power, we've seen. And Attract, we've seen. But this is the only place I believe you can get Hyper Beam. May I help you? Do you have what I need? No. Oh, you have Super Repels, though. I might come down here and get a few of those. Hi! I finally finished Pokemon. Not done yet. I have in mind is Counter! Ooh! Learning Counter. Okay. Counter! That's actually a pretty good move if your Pokemon is getting hit with a physical attack. Counter goes last, but if you go and use that move against a Pokemon that is doing a physical attack to you, you deal double the damage back. How may I help you? Pokedoll, Ale. Aha! Here we go. Fire, Thunder, Water, and Leaf Stones. You can get those here. I'm getting the Thunderstone. But, yes, I want one. Firestone. Okay, now I'm going to do the Eevee profiles. So, Eevee. Eevee actually is a very good Pokemon. I love Eevee. A lot of people really like Eevee. Hence why it's gotten so many different evolutions. In so many in a variety of different ways. So Eevee itself actually is pretty good on its own. I said before that I didn't think that Pikachu was too good in the games. Eevee, on the other hand, I think is very good in the games, even on its own. Because it's a normal type, it can hold its own. So, the Firestone will make it evolve into Flareon. Flareon, I would recommend, but there's one major downside to it. Its best stat is Attack. And in this game, all Fire-type moves are special. So I don't recommend getting Flareon. I was about to use Flareon for this Let's Play, but I looked at all the moves it learns. It doesn't learn any physical moves. And all the physical moves that you can teach it are all by TM. And most of them we're not getting in the main story, I don't think. If you evolve it with the Thunderstone, you get Jolteon. Jolteon is the one I'm getting, and it is the popular choice of the first three starters. Of the first three of the evolutions. Because it's got an advantage against the water type, it's got an advantage against the fire type, and its best stats are special attack and speed. So, overall, Jolteon is a very good Pokemon to go and use if you haven't used an evolution before. And the Water Stone makes Eevee evolve into Vaporeon. Vaporeon actually is also just as good as Jolteon. It might not have the speed to back it up, but it has the HP to back it up. It's got a lot of HP, it's got a lot of special attack. It is just overall great. I would have used Vaporeon had I not had Shell Shocker with me. But overall, I think these three Pokemon, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon, are very good. I really like all of them, and they are all good. Well, Flareon falls a bit flat, but if you teach it good physical moves, it's actually pretty good. And with that, I believe we'll end the episode. But not before we do this. Because other stone evolutions you don't want to do this with, Eevee is an exception to this rule. Because when you evolve Pokemon with a stone, usually they don't learn any other moves. But Eevee, on the other hand, it learns moves by leveling up on in different stages. So, even though it's level 25, and even though I'm using the Thunderstone on it, it's still gonna go and use different attacks. It's still gonna get different attacks than it would have gotten if it was an Eevee. So, Thunderstone was used on Voltron. Voltron is evolving. Congratulations, Voltron evolved into Jolteon. Jolteon is awesome. And also, for those of you that are probably screaming at me for this, Shockwave. And no, I know I passed it, yes. I was just saying the other TMs that I had. Shockwave. Let's teach it to Voltron, not Robin. Because Voltron's going to get a hell of a lot more use of it than Voltron would. Helping Hand, I'm not going to use because that's an ally-based attack. Sand Attack, I might use, and Growl, I'm not going to use whatsoever. Helping Hand is the one that I'm not going to use whatsoever, though. Oh, I found out how to skip that. Okay. Voltron learned Shockwave. Nice. Alright, I don't have any other moves that I want to learn. But actually, now that I think about it, let's go to the second floor, look at those TMs again, and see what to do. Let's take a look at those TMs again, because I might want to go and purchase one. Roar, Hyper Beam, Dig, Brick Break, Secret Power, Attract. Actually, Actually, let me see here. Sure. I'll get Hyper Beam. Just one, though. I'm not too big of a fan of Hyper Beam because you have to rest on the next turn. But if you have a good physical attack stat, then it actually is pretty good. In this game, at least. If you have a big physical attack stat, because normal is physical in this game, then you really want Hyper Beam. Especially if you have a Pokemon like Slacking, which is in the 3rd generation. But if you have a Slacking and you have Hyper Beam, that is quite possibly one of the best jerkish combos in the entire game. In the entire series, I should say. So, why am I going to the Pokemon Center? Okay. I'm gonna go fight those trainers off screen. I'm not gonna level up, Ringtail, though. Because Digby's about to get to level 25. Actually, I'm not gonna battle any of those trainers. Never mind. But also, as you see, Voltron actually went from having Runaway as its ability, which allows you to escape from any wild Pokemon, and he gets Volt Absorb, which turns electricity into HP. Not the best move, not the best ability for an electric type, but either way, it's still good. Alright. Oh! Hiccup, hiccup, hiccup. What did you get? My dear Cutter. Pecha Berry. Alright. Alright, with that, this has been Psychic Pictures, and next time we will be exploring Celedon City. See you guys then.